Hello there, Assassins. It's the One Assassin here with my new theory. Assassin's Creed Shadows is being developed by Ubisoft Quebec, which is the same studio that developed Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now these two older games, although they're quite different, they still have a lot of similarities. But we'll get to those in a minute. With Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay trailer coming out in a few days' time, we don't know much about it. What we do know so far is that we're going to be able to switch between Yasuke and Naue during gameplay missions. There will be missions designed specifically for Naue and specifically for Yasuke, just like in Syndicate. Both of them will have their own dialogue options that will not be the same as we saw in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So let's dive in and see what it can mean for the upcoming game. What's pretty clear to me is that they probably keep the gang warfare mechanic in the game as well, which means taking over territory controlled by the enemy gang. Which will mean weakening area control, killing the leader, killing the soldiers, burning their war supplies, pillaging nation treasure chests like we've seen in Odyssey. And most likely it is going to culminate in a conquest battle, like we've seen in both Odyssey and Syndicate. Now what else is certain is that we are going to have a network of spies. In Syndicate we had newspaper boys that were giving us information and the money as well. In Odyssey we had mercenary clues that we were getting by killing other mercenaries. There were also a lot of side activities in Syndicate, including races, something we didn't see in Odyssey really. We only had one race with Roxana as far as I remember, and there were fight clubs. We did have that in Odyssey as well, and in Origins, but that's a different story. And also investigations, something I really enjoyed doing. I'm really curious what else from Syndicate they're going to bring back in Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm quite sure we're going to have our own allies, like we had Rooks in Syndicate, but will we be able to kidnap people again? Or will we have moving hideout, like our train in Syndicate? Will we have a bounty system like in Odyssey? And I want to ask you, what collectibles do you think we are going to get in Assassin's Creed Shadows? Will it be something like music boxes that we've seen in Syndicate, or will it be something like Enigmata Ostraka that we've seen in Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Or do you think we're going to have to collect another 100 feathers? At this point it's pretty clear that both protagonists are going to have different skill trees. This we have already seen in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, along with a separate skill tree for our allies, the Rooks. I think our spies in Assassin's Creed Shadows are going to have a separate skill tree as well. Another thing I've noticed is that Naue is wearing a non-beaked hood. What do you think it means? Does this mean that she is going to join the assassins later in the game? Or do you think it means that she didn't reach the rank necessary for her to wear a hood with a beak? I think it's safe to say at this point that Yasuke is not going to be an assassin. He might be an ally or a sympathizer, but he's not going to be wearing assassin gear. Which I think means that Naue is going to be a canon protagonist in this game. As this game is based on stealth as well, I think we are going to see the return of the black box missions from earlier games, which means more opportunities for infiltration and destruction, with multiple choices leading to multiple outcomes. I do hope we are going to see the return of daily and weekly quests that we had in Odyssey and Valhalla that give you reward for completing them, with which you can go to the store and buy things that you would normally have to pay real money to get. I would love to hear your thoughts about everything, What do you think? Are we going to be fighting mythical creatures, dragons maybe? What do you think the game is going to bring back from what we've had before? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.